the hottest.
Oh, I had Cherry? No, Michael followed her.
All right, guys, we are live.
Are we really?
Yes, we are.
I discovered
Oh, we're live, I guess.
Are you guys listening?
Oh, my God.
What's up, guys? This is our first podcast, sports podcast. My name's Mike.
My name's Mig, baby.
My name is Davey Baby.
My name's Kiki.
Kiki Lux.
Kiki Lux.
Kiki Lux.
Or no dick.
Or Q-tip.
Or,
Big one.
I guess,
That's it.
showing out the grower.
The only Clipper fan here.
What is it? Oh, my God.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go into some sports talk over the next hour, maybe a little more,
Probably a little more.
until we stop.
Wait.
Sounds good. Do it.
Let's do it. What do you guys want to talk about first about sports?
First.
Dude, what? It was the NBA teams? Or
NBA teams?
yeah, NBA teams.
Like, which team made the biggest jump?
Let's go
in the game
Lakers.
there?
Lakers right away.
Lakers.
Okay, Lakers.
All right, let's talk about
All right, guys. So what do you guys think about the Lakers this year? Do you guys?
How many more wins do you think?
How many more wins?
They
So-
won 26 games last year?
27, man.
I'm going 38.
No, I was kidding. I'm not sure.
38. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
But
we're
they don't
going
make the
plus
playoffs.
or
Not making the playoffs.
above 35 or below 35? Is that the cutoff?
I'm going
Or it's
below.
Like 40.
Above.
Above 35?
Barely.
Ooh.
Shit.
All right. I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know. I think
36.
I see 30, 33 or 30 plus. I see 30 plus.
I'm gonna go
A little
right
bit
above
below
35.
35 though.
So if you guys think about it, they added Brooke Lopez.
KCP.
I forgot about Contagious Caldwell Pope.
I forgot
That's
about
a
that.
good pickup.
Who'll be starting?
Lonzo
Great
Ball.
pickup.
So this is the starting five. Lonzo, KCP, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, god damn it, and Brooke Lopez.
Julius Randle.
Definitely improvement from last
You know
year.
what?
That's a good starting
that's
five,
a
actually.
solid lineup.
This exact team in last year's playoffs, last year's NBA makes the playoffs. But this year they won't make it.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
believe
a
that.
fact.
You think they're better than the Trailblazers this year with CJ
This
McCollum
year?
and Damian Lillard?
No, I think they're.
That was the 8th seed, so they
That was
wouldn't
the
make
8th seed
playoffs.
last year.
Okay, wow.
Come on, Kiki.
Well, definitely a bigger improvement.
Yeah.
It's
I'm just
definitely
saying this year
improved.
there's no chance of them.
Look
making
at
I
it.
thought you studied, Kiki.
Here's my thing about that lineup. Sounds like
Wow.
it could be a playoff starting lineup, but the West is so stacked that they're not going to make the playoffs.
Totally agree. If you think about it, the New Orleans Pelicans might not make it with DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, and Drew Holiday on top
And
of
Rajon
that.
Rondo now.
And Rajon now.
Oh, I totally
That's
forgot
right.
they added Rondo, dude.
That is Mick's favorite point guard.
Most
by the way.
sites have the.
I love Rondo. I love
He still
Rondo.
thinks he's like a top 5 point guard in the league.
Most.
Whoa.
Do you?
No. I do love him, though.
He's up there, though.
Dude, his highlights are amazing. I honestly like.
does have
Rondo's
a good-
highlights.
Averages like 30% free throws, but he's still pretty good.
He
Oh,
does.
yeah, he's not
He
a good
does.
shooter.
Hey, if he ever got a jump shot,
Whew.
One of the best
What
point
a
guards you
guy.
ever see.
he was probably a better passer, definitely a better rebounder, probably a better passer than Steve Nash.
Yeah, for sure, no
And he
doubt.
brings you that extra grit you need.
And
on
he
his
has
team.
that defense. That was the thing.
But
And yeah, he's an asshole. You like that.
Yeah, he's
And a
Yeah.
point guard.
And
Yeah. I do
was he a
like
champion? He was a champion, right? But he wasn't a huge factor in
this. Solid.
2008.
Nah, he was
Yeah.
better actually the
Well,
next
part of
year.
the big
I mean,
three,
2 years
but he's
ago.
still
2
very-
years ago, yeah.
I'll tell you this, though. The only thing is, when you look at his highlights, it's about 2 years worth of highlights. Meaning, he had a very short, great span,
But
if you know what I mean.
No,
a
he
big,
had
fact-
a good 4 or 5 years.
and a big factor with him,
Good
he
4 or
likes
5 years.
Bring him a stats real quick.
Look that up.
he likes to know where he likes to feel comfortable. Like if he feels like in debt to the team, like the Celtics, he goes all out with them. Mavericks, remember he quit.
Ugh,
Like
Oh,
if he doesn't want to be with
he
you,
was
he's
a-
not gonna give
yeah,
anything.
that's
to
when I
you.
lost hope in him.
And who?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
He has to
at
be
all.
like fully in, or he's not in.
He should have
at
been
all.
with the Lakers,
Who are
man.
we talking about?
Rajon Rondo.
Oh,
But anyways, let's go back to the Lakers.
Wait, I'm gonna look at the stats.
You know
what about
Okay,
this? What about the backups?
The backups, I like
Zubac.
Zubac,
Even though he
Nance.
looked terrible in summer league,
He did,
he looked really bad.
but he looked good last year.
Ooh,
Nance, Jordan
Kuzma?
Clarkson,
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
I'm really excited about him.
Kuzma.
He's a new NBA power forward type.
Definitely a
Dude,
future
he's,
tandem.
he's a steal.
Yes.
I wouldn't
man.
mind getting rid of Randall and starting Kuzma. Or
Yes.
Nance. Or Nance. Either one of those
Now
guys.
all the guys on the court could dribble with their right and left hand.
It's very true.
The only thing that pissed me off about Randall, he uses that goddamn left hand every
Every
chance.
If you see his highlights, we'll probably pull them up later on when we edit the video or whatever. But you see it every time he goes left, no matter what. He'll go right maybe, and then he'll sprint to the left.
Or
Every
he'll
time.
run full speed down the court then he's like out of options and he just like throws it back.
Oh
Like,
god,
chuck it.
he hands it off and screams real
He's under
quick.
the rim or something. It's
I don't know why everyone
never
has
know
so
what
much
to
hope
do.
in that guy.
Brandon Ingram too. Did you bring up him?
Hey, how good did Brandon Ingram
He hit
look
that
in summer
body.
league though? He only played one game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he only played
Dude.
one game. Dude, even his rookie year, I thought he looked amazing, dude. I know he didn't put up like the numbers that he should have been putting up or whatever. That everyone was like,
I think
Russell looked better, this and that. But man,
fucking Brian.
he showed flashes where he was like, damn, that guy's gonna be a stud in the league.
You definitely see the potential.
You see
do.
the potential. You do.
But now his
Both sides of the ball.
now his job has got like 100 times easier behind Alonzo, who's a player's just job is to make everything easy and free. So with him, I can easily see him averaging 20 points this year, easily.
I see that.
Because all he's gonna get is the best passes, everything finding him layups easy.
All right, so I did pick up, look up Rajon Rondo's stats. I mean, his numbers aren't the best. Okay, let me see.
How many good years do you have? You said 2.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean,
I said
obviously
two.
I said like 5.
his
Fine.
points
Okay.
aren't up there.
Yeah, okay. Look, I'll start from his
I
best
mean like
year.
double numbers, like
I'll
15
start-
and 10 is fine by me.
I'll start when he started to become like the Rajon Rondo. I think we all know. In 2009, right? That's when they
Yeah.
Mhm.
lost to the Lakers. That's
No,
So they won.
2010 is when they. 2008
They
is
won,
when they
then
won.
2009 he got good. Just good.
Okay, yeah, that's right. 10-10 so that year, 2009, put up 13 and 10.
No one's
13
complaining
points
about that.
Next year,
With no jump shot.
10 and 11. Next year, 11 and 11.
Pretty good.
Next year, 13 and 11. Next year, 11 and 10.
Wow.
And 8 and 10. 9 and 6.
Yeah.
11 and 11. With the Kings, right?
Yeah, he had a
And
good
he's a
year.
little more
And
like
then last year, 7 and 6.
Yeah.
who's
So
with
he had like
last year?
4
Who's with last year?
or 5.
But last
Last
year,
year
dude,
he
you
was
see
with
him in
the- he was
the
with the
playoffs? He's
Bulls.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
did have
and
a-
he did not want to be there at all.
He did have
all
a
that
good,
drama.
Do you
with
not
the Bulls.
remember-
Did you see the playoff?
Yeah, the
Oh,
playoffs.
He
playoff
looked
games?
really good. in the
Oh yeah,
playoffs.
Those 2 games that he played.
because the rookies
man.
remember they like supported. They like grouped around him. This rookies saying how he was like so a good helper and
Yeah,
everything.
they're the
So if you're
young
with
guys.
him, he'll play for you. If you're not with him,
He was upset with the young guys or something,
no, he's
right?
upset with Jimmy Butler
Jimmy
and went away
Butler.
calling them out
That's
and
right.
say
That's
don't
right.
criticize them. Then they all like formed around him and he like, started playing good.
That's right. I didn't really like that one. When
Yeah.
Butler went after him. It was cool. Rondo had it back. But yeah, back to Ingram. He averaged 9 and 4 last year. But if you watch the games, I watched every Laker game last year, or at least skimmed through it. I record it. Ingram has it. He has the stuff.
Yeah, he does. He honestly, like, dude, he has defense is what. That was the main thing last year. His defense is amazing. Block shots, was on the defender all the time, made it harder for them all the time, you know. It's just, what he did is, I think he's gonna be an all-star pretty soon.
And the frame you want for like every basketball player,
Whoa, well, I mean,
besides the
you
weight.
want him a little, like, 100
Yeah,
more
but
pounds.
he could add that. Like 20 more pounds would be
Yeah.
with the height, the length, everything. Perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple years probably. He's still super thin, but he's getting a little more broad.
Just
You can
hit-
see his shoulders getting
Dollar
wider.
menu, that's all I gotta say. Dollar menu. Hit it hard.
Well, he's eating, what,
He
like
says
7,000
yeah,
calories a day?
He eats 7,000 calories a day.
Or four to seven.
Don't shit.
I can't. I'm just on top of my head. I don't remember.
Don't shit.
So how about this? Are you guys cool with the Lakers getting rid of D'Angelo and
Oh my
Mozgov
God,
for
that's-
Brook Lopez?
That move was
first
like the
round?
move of the century.
Definitely
for
the
Lakers.
Mozgov is the win. I can understand why you'd be like nervous because of giving away to D'Angelo, but after seeing Lonzo in the summer, if you don't think that was a good choice, you don't know basketball.
Dude, do you
And
Like we said, we
You-
watched a lot of Laker games.
remember when they signed Mozgov? How
God,
much they signed him for?
That was the biggest meme.
4 years,
on the
64
NBA
million.
world.
And then there were still reporters saying like, "Oh my God, like this is honestly a good move for the Lakers.
pickup.
Like it was a good pickup and this and that." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, it's freaking Mozgov. He played like 2 minutes a game in the finals last year, or that year with the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Warriors. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What was it? 4 years, 62 million?
64.
64 million?
Yeah.
NBA
That was
just
it.
passes out money like nothing.
Jim.
I don't know what
that was
Jim and Mitch. I was so happy when they got fired, honestly.
Mhm.
And I was glad to get rid of D'Angelo Russell. If you watch the games, Laker fans, true Laker fans that watch the games. Because there's some Laker fans out there like, oh my God, he's so young. Give him a chance. Byron Scott was mean. Shut the fuck up, alright?
18-year-old
Dude.
adults.
I don't want to hear that crap. Alright? He's turnover, bad passes, bad decisions, non-leader. Lost the locker room ever since that Nick Young, Swaggy P Nicky Azalea thing.
Byron Scott was the perfect thing you want for a young player. And
Yes.
if you don't see that, then you just want like prima donnas on your team.
Now, here's my question: what do you say to those guys who said that D. Russell put up better numbers than all these all stars in the league right now than they, compared to their rookie year?
Wait, who?
Yeah,
what
like
all-stars?
people are
Well,
saying
compared
like
so for example, like a Damian Lillard, who's a legit stud, right?
But he
D.
was
Russell put up better numbers, or like I don't know, Chris Paul.
No, yeah.
I can't think of all the studs, but you kind of get the example.
yeah, everyone keeps saying that if you look at D'Angelo Russell's numbers, he's on track like those other all stars.
If not more.
The thing
apparently.
is-
No, but you could see it.
You could
like,
see it.
honestly,
Exactly.
you don't see anything with D'Angelo Russell. Honestly, like
You don't see the franchise player on him.
Yeah,
No.
you don't see a potential. Like,
Lonzo,
I
you just see
like-
him like make everyone just elevate. Zubac, not that good, but he give him that easy pass. That's all day.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, maybe it'll transition him if he goes to the shooting guard position.
Yeah, so he could
If he goes to the 2.
shoot some threes.
Would
You
that-
can't have him decision making, that's for sure.
No, yeah,
Definitely not.
that's probably where the Lakers fucked up.
He's just very unathletic, which does not have.
Yeah, he's
the
not-
best.
He
yeah,
doesn't
he's
have
not
that motor either.
Yeah,
And I
and
think
that's
he
huge.
Slow.
And the thing that scares me about the 2 guard, he's going to have to going against, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, some
Clay.
offensive Klay Thompson, offensive James Harden, offensive
George,
studs
or-
he's going to have to be guarding.
People.
And his defense is
I believe they could
Shit.
always switch around since like we're
Yeah, you could put him on the weaker guy.
league or the game they're playing right now and stuff like that. They're like it's small ball all the time.
True.
Yeah,
You
but
know
he's
what?
he's
He can
bad against
guard-
everyone.
But
though.
the
it's
league
true. His
and the league is
defense-
even stacked with even more stud point guards than there is shooting
He got
guards.
tore up by
So he got
TJ
shooters.
McDonald or whatever the hell that guy's name was on the
I
Sixers.
like that guy, man.
He's a scrappy player, but he shouldn't be dominating D'Angelo
I know,
Russell.
yeah.
Right, number
He's definitely
2.
the franchise player. If D'Angelo has his raised skill set with TJ McDonald's fire, that'd be a good
Oh, yeah.
matchup. Just hustle. Like, I need a spot on this team.
Gosh, remember when he was trying to call out the play? And then, do you guys remember that? He was trying to call out the play, then he just kicked the ball out of bounds.
Oh god.
God, that's where I just totally lost it.
That's a total picture of what D'Angelo Russell's game was
And he
like.
just got up and it's like nothing happened. Like
He's like,
he was
"Oh,
just like blaming it on Randall. He's
poor
like,
Yeah.
me.
Lonzo doesn't even speak, but when he plays, people just flow in right around him. They know this is the guy I have to follow. He's gonna help me and everything.
Lonzo's-
Shouldn't be having to say that you're a leader and like trying to call people out.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. First game Lonzo played in Summer League, kind of like scared me a little bit
Nah.
because I really wanted De'Aaron Fox
Nah.
or Jason Tatum.
Me too. I agree.
Jason Tatum or who was the second
Darren
pick?
Fox.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
Markelle
sorry.
Fultz.
Markelle Fultz,
Oh, well.
No, sorry.
coming down
Josh
second.
Jackson.
Josh Jackson.
One of those 3 players I really wanted. Like Jason Tatum looks amazing. Like honestly, he just looks like one of those guys. One of the guys he resembles, Paul George. I see him, a lot of Paul George in him.
But he's probably not gonna play that much this year. Which he probably would be the rookie of the year on another team. But he's probably not gonna play that much. He's
Yeah.
behind Gordon Hayward, Jalen Brown.
He's gonna be an
And
important bench
He
player.
will get
though.
Yeah.
exposed a lot, though. Oh, I
But
mean,
it's not gonna be like
exposed in a good
Lonzo,
way.
who's just gonna be in there
He'll get
like
exposed.
every minute of the game. Like everyone's gonna look at him.
Oh yeah, him or Ben Simmons will
Yeah.
probably win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, definitely not Ben.
Maybe De'Aaron Fox on the Kings.
Dude,
Maybe.
De'Aaron Fox is.
Yeah, he tore Lonzo up.
Yeah, that was the. You
Twice.
watched the first game. Lonzo balled him up.
No.
The second-
no.
the second game, De'Aaron
it was
Fox?
even.
The first
No,
game,
well,
it was
Lonzo
closer.
won, Lonzo
First
won.
game was closer.
Yeah, Darren Fox.
De'Aaron, I thought.
Lonzo
looked
just
better.
wasn't expecting like Darren Fox to be like a pit bull on him and just murder him on national TV.
Wow.
Well, you don't know. It's college, right?
Yeah,
So, you know,
Like honestly, I didn't know who
Good.
De'Aaron Fox was when like the second game versus UCLA.
my God.
I really
God
didn't.
damn it,
honestly.
Knicks.
I don't know if we should have put him.
No, De'Aaron Fox is a good player, but Lonzo in college, he was good. I
Yeah,
just
he-
never saw
He
this.
never had that fire. You watched him in
Yeah.
high school, he had fire. This one he thought it was too easy, and like it's like in the Lakers. At the beginning he was kind of
Yeah.
like progressing, then at the end, just have a ball hog sometimes.
When
It's
he,
fine.
when in his head, when he wants to take over, he looks way better than he does as he's just
Just
chilling
like when
back.
they played the 76ers in the summer league. Remember he just took over at the end, or the Celtics.
Is that when he had 36?
He had the game winner and everything at the end. Like he did that move, a little spin, and he scored. They were down.
And
They were down. And he brought him back at the end.
Yeah, yeah. That was against the Celtics.
That was him just ball hogging.
That was
Like,
the last game
that's all he
before the
had to
playoffs.
do.
Man.
Okay, but one thing I do very much dislike about Lonzo Ball is that he prefers to play with LeBron than Kobe.
I
Not Kobe
don't
fan.
never trust a person that favorite
And
player.
his second favorite player.
You live in
is
LA.
Steph
Your
Curry.
favorite player is LeBron.
Typical Gen Z now.
Yeah.
You can't blame him.
Generation Z, bro.
Yeah, it's generation,
I'll-
exactly. Like,
His two
You saw
favorite
the old. You
teams.
saw the old Kobe. That's all. Everyone. You saw Kobe young.
Yeah.
You would not be saying that. You saw the old Kobe, like, oh, he's whatever.
exactly, like the generation now.
It's like
prefers
Kobe's
LeBron.
kids. Remember when they said that game?
Yeah, Generation Z.
When Kobe had a 60-point game, his last game, and his kids were like, "I never seen you play like that."
Oh yeah, his
He's
daughters.
like, I used to do this all the time.
Hey, his two favorite teams, Cavs and Warriors. His two favorite
Oh,
players,
yeah, it's
LeBron.
the
and
That's like
generation,
every young
dude.
guy,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
young kid.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but that
about
just
that.
annoys me.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It
I
does
like
because
it.
we
I don't
grew up
like-
watching Kobe. Though.
Yeah, but I don't
You know
like
what
a bandwagoner. Like, why is
And
it
just
Cleveland?
just for the record,
I think he said Cleveland, Heat,
Yeah.
and Golden State.
Because LeBron's his favorite, so he liked both those teams he played for. And then Steph Curry's his second favorite player, so he likes the Warriors. I mean,
and just for the
obviously
record,
bandwagon.
Sports Center, yes, everything. Fox Sports saying how typical LA guy coming to LA,
Oh.
not from LA. He's from Chino Hills. That's
Yeah.
like 2 hours away of traffic.
Hey man, that's LA
Not
County,
LA.
man.
That's not even LA County.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
not.
that's San
not.
Bernardino County, right?
Yeah, not from LA, but
That's,
we'll take him. We'll take him.
You would know if
Orange
you
County,
lived
man.
He was at UCLA though, so maybe they meant college.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Sure.
yeah, some kids go to NYU, they're not
Wait,
from New York.
but is UCLA? That
Like-
is LA. Wait, is that LA County?
That's yes,
Brentwood?
Bel Air, yes.
Yeah,
LA
it's
County.
UCLA.
Brentwood?
Brentwood.
That's LA County. Dude.
Hello?
UCLA, I think they're in the college that they're pretty sure they're
Gosh,
in
we
LA.
shouldn't put you in the fucking podcast.
They're like, we're not even in LA.
I meant Los Angeles.
Not in the city.
Oh,
it's
you
in
mean
the county.
yes, not Los
I think
Angeles
it might be
City.
the city too. I
No,
think it might be
Brentwood.
the-
County,
Because
county.
it's
Oh, no,
New
that's
York
right.
City.
But yes.
Do you guys
No, what were you gonna say?
do you guys think you guys want LeBron on the Lakers next
Oh
year?
God.
no! As talking as like as a true Laker fan,
You
if
can't.
LeBron James goes to the Lakers, gosh, that's just I don't like. I'll root for the Lakers, but honestly, like I don't want them to win the championship, kinda.
Yo, you can't get more than Kobe.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. Look, I actually hate LeBron more. Or about even just as much as I love the Lakers. Like that's how much hatred I have for that guy. So I really don't want to root for the Lakers.
You know,
if
you
he's on the
kind of look
Lakers.
like LeBron,
All right,
dude.
this is what we do. We get him.
Not even black.
We get him. Win one championship. That's done. He has 4 now. Send him to the Suns. Make sure he never wins again. That's all we have to do.
No,
Sabotage
because
But then Devin Booker's
Use
gonna be
him,
like
then
the third
sabotage.
best shooting guard.
no, 'cause, like if he wins 4, then now that gives everyone an excuse to say he's the greatest of all
They're
time.
they're already
Well,
comparing him to Michael Jordan with
Yeah,
3.
so he wins one more. Everyone's
all
gonna say
these
he's the best of all
losses.
time.
Everyone has him above Magic, Larry Bird, Kareem.
Yeah, all these people who are saying that are either
Kobe.
Skip
Kobe.
Bayless or 11-year-old children. No one else saying
No,
that.
Skip Bayless thinks Kobe's better.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Skip.
Max
Honestly,
Kellerman,
Skip,
Max
Skip,
is still not good.
Marcellus Wiley.
Skip Bayless is actually kind of stupid, but when it comes to the Lakers, I agree with that.
Yeah. No, Skip Bayless makes dumb points, but he also makes points that he like just feels.
And he's
Like
usually
it's not
right
that
when it
it's
comes
not
to
like
that
I don't think LeBron's not good. I just don't care for
It's
him.
never the stuff
I've
he
never
does.
cared for him.
It's never his playing style. It's like what he does to his teammates.
Yeah.
Or what he'll do off the court or what he'll say.
Yes, he's like kind of coming off like Two-Face, and now the Kyrie thing starting
Honestly,
up.
like
Throws the blame to everyone else. Like, you're the leader, take it. Just take it. It's not going to hurt you. Just take the blame.
yeah, I mean, but if it comes to the Lakers, dude, gosh, I don't know.
Nah, I wouldn't like
really,
it.
really,
And he
really
wants to
hope-
come
From
Yeah.
a basketball standpoint, I'd take him 10 out of 10 times. From a fast standpoint,
0 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Magic Johnson wants him in the Lakers.
Yeah. The thing is,
because he
there,
knows best chance to win.
there was a rumor actually that LeBron wants to come, and then after if LeBron does come and CP3 and James Harden don't really work out, CP3 is gonna want to come to the Lakers.
That means we're trading all the way.
I know, and I don't want to do that shit. Exactly what I was about to say.
Your team
I
just
don't
got
want-
really old.
I don't want LeBron coming to LA, becoming GM exactly like he did in Cleveland. I don't want that shit. I don't want CP3 and LeBron James and freaking Carmelo Anthony while we trade Brandon Ingram away. We trade.
know.
You're going to have a
Who's
lot
on
of
the way?
receding hairlines now.
There's gonna be a lot of baldness.
On the verge.
On the verge of baldness.
Lot of-
Like,
lot
I wanna-
LeBron's
paint
gonna
on the
have
head.
that headband like in the middle of his head, dude, or he's gonna paint.
Just spray paint it, man. That's all you
Yeah.
got to do.
Well, anyways,
But yeah, I don't want the Lakers to trade these young. If
yeah, I want to see them grow up as like Lakers. Like
I like.
You got a really good core. Like, you guys got really lucky with this draft. Not just Lonzo. You guys are gonna take him with Kyle Kuzma, like, and the other guy.
And
I
then
know his name,
with
but he's really
Josh
good.
Hart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh Hart's good.
Oh,
With
and,
and that Indiana
Thomas, I can't remember.
Thomas
his name.
Bryant.
Bryant.
Thomas Bryant.
Oh, Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
No, call him Bryant. So, Bryant. from
Okay.
now on.
O'Brien. Thomas O'Brien.
I'll call him Bryant. Just like I'll call you Kiki Looks.
So that's my thinking. I'd rather get Paul George. I'd rather have this young core,
Oh.
bring in Paul George.
And someone that's in
George
their
is
prime.
nice.
And then maybe someone else. If Brook Lopez tears it up, I wouldn't mind keeping him,
Yeah.
bringing in Paul George. Lopez last year, I think he put up like 20 and 8.
Something like that.
Just gonna throw it out there.
More 3-pointers than D'Angelo Russell, by the way.
Oh my! Just gonna throw it out there. No one's gonna do it. Maybe you should flop this year. Player in the next draft is probably the all-time great
See,
player.
the Lakers don't have a first
Michael
rounder
Porter
this
Jr.?
year.
Yeah, they don't have a first round.
God damn it, Kiki.
Michael Porter Jr. No flop. I mean, to get in the bottom.
The Lakers,
No, yeah,
they don't have a top
they don't-
first round pick this
They
year.
don't. They don't
Okay, I
have
don't
a
understand the lottery system. But Michael Porter Jr. next year, this guy is supposed to be the next big thing. Like, there was so much hype around this draft. This guy is supposed to be the best. Steph Curry's camp, back-to-back MVP, back-to-back
that guy?
one-on-one. Yeah, he's from Washington.
Yeah,
His
he
coach
was
is
good.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah, he beat
He's going to Missouri.
Steph Curry
Number one player in
1-on-1,
the
right?
country.
Or they went
Yeah, they beat Steph Curry.
They went 1-on-1, I think.
Yeah. This guy's 6'9".
Wait, he beat what?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry 1-on-1.
He beat.
They went
Yeah.
1-1 game.
He's a 6'9" shooting guard.
They both beat each
He's like
other.
a small forward. But he's 6'9", like, just like NBA
He,
ready.
he has Kobe style moves, like turn around
Just like
jumper,
every move he's got in the book.
great footwork.
And his
Brandon Roy
and-
coaches
and
him, so he teaches
that's
them.
your brackets, Missouri. And his little brother moved up a grade up just
yeah,
to play with
yeah,
him
yeah.
at Missouri. So they're going to be playing together. Him
Was
and
he
his
the
little
one
brother.
that was supposed to go to Washington?
They're supposed to go to Washington because
And then the coach got fired.
Yeah, his uncle is the assistant coach, and his dad, he got fired. So now they're at Missouri, so
That's
they all
right.
want to go to Missouri.
That's right. I remember that. He was the number 1 player in the country.
Yes,
number
he's number one.
So why did they fire him when they had
Because they had him.
son?
Because they lost
Markel
with
Fultz, and they only won 9
Fultz,
games. They
yeah.
kept getting good players, but not. Marquise
not
Chris
winning.
was here the day before. If they all would have stood, that's the Final Four team. But they're all leaving.
I don't know, maybe the
The university's not happy. They don't care about NBA players. They want to win.
They kind of
Maybe
mentioned
that's not
that.
that good of a coach, man.
He hasn't played there yet. But that was assistant coach.
Huh?
Assistant coach.
Oh,
Assistant.
who's the head coach? He's
Uh,
still there?
Some guy got
He got
fired.
fired.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that got fired, and the rest of the staff got fired. They
Oh,
kind of blamed him because a lot of the players didn't
Are really
follow.
good.
Yeah, they're
And
good.
they only won 9 games.
They only won 9 games, but they were saying that a lot of them didn't want to follow Markel Fultz. Like, don't worry, I'm just as good as this guy. I'm a junior, And it was messing up their game, and they only won 9 games, I think. Or was it 9?
Yeah, 9. If you think if
And Markel Fultz put up 22, 6 and 6.
Markel Fultz, and the year before that was Chris from the Suns, who's really good. Them together, if he stays one more year, that's like a definitely a tournament team. But this got unlucky and he left.
Yeah.
Pac-12 was good.
I mean, we could. I mean, we'd have to trade a lot just to get that top 5
yeah, so
pick.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not gonna
It
happen.
was just a joke.
We're just going to sign. I prefer the Lakers to sign 1 or 2 guys in their prime.
Bro, we
Bring
could
'em.
steal someone.
Russell
Young
Paul?
talent. And
People want to come to LA, even
that's it.
though
Russell Paul. Yeah, pal. I mean, Paul George.
the Lakers are just
Russell
following my
Westbrook.
game plan that I've been
Westbrook?
saying for like 3
Yeah,
years.
actually.
They're finally doing it now. They've been
Your
wanting
game plan?
to. You don't attract players like having, we have so much potential. D'Angelo Russell, so much potential. You have to actually build some good role players around them so the player can come. In KCP, Brook Lopez, and a good Lonzo Ball, that looks pretty
Brandon
good.
Ingram.
Yeah, it's a good starting 5.
You have to
Yeah.
attract somebody like, I'm not just going to do everything here. I'm going to have some help.
Magic Johnson
But
did
last
a lot
year,
of
it was
work.
like, I'm going to have to do everything.
Well, they kept saying that LeBron and KCP have the same agent, right? So that's
Yeah.
why they're going to...
Oh,
Gosh, I don't know down there, honestly.
What do you guys think about Kyrie? Kyrie and LeBron. You guys think that...
oh, that little situation.
Man, if Kyrie wasn't there, Brown would not have a championship with Cleveland. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm just saying because of that last shot. You know what I mean? He got, I'm not going to lie, LeBron did work. Not
And he
gonna lie.
gets-
He did
But
a
so
lot.
did Kyrie, too, though.
And
Kyrie did,
you
yeah.
get
They
so
both
much
did
of
like
it.
40 points. I can't remember, like game 3, game 4, dominated. Also, if Draymond Green was suspended, they would have lost.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And won, like,
We may not be
But
talking about
Everyone
this
forgets
after.
about that.
but I mean, like Draymond Green said, like if they choked, but they got Kevin Durant. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And
If they want to choke, they wouldn't have got KD.
yeah, and KD, gosh, I mean, that's true. Like with Draymond, like he would totally lose every time just to get KD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's like sacrificing one to build possibly like 3 or 4.
Exactly. And yeah, it's totally true. Like, dude, like that team, no one, that's like 2001, 2002, 2003 Lakers. You know what I mean? No one could beat Shaq and Kobe. What, the 2001 Lakers lost one playoff game?
Mm-hmm.
They went what? What was
15-1.
15-1.
Lost to the Sixers, game 1.
Just like the Warriors.
The Warriors, yep.
Dude, but that's like.
And Kyrie gets so much of the blame. LeBron would like shift to take like little shots at him, and Kyrie's like, if I'm gonna take shots, I'm not the number one player on this team. If I'm gonna take shots, I'm gonna have my own team and take my own shots. Shots like as in giving him the blame.
Yeah, I think I don't blame Kyrie at all for leaving. I know some people say like, "Oh my God, he's so stupid," right? Chauncey Billups came out, called him. Chauncey Billups came out and called Kyrie Irving, I think, immature or
Charles Barkley did
selfish.
too.
Charles Barkley called
came
him
out,
stupid or stupid move.
Colin Coward's all over Kyrie about this.
Yeah, I think that's just
Big time.
dumb. Like, if Kyrie doesn't like LeBron James and then he's taking shots at him, little subtle shots, he doesn't want to commit to the team long term. Why should Kyrie be forced to stay there?
Exactly.
I-
Like, they're already saying LeBron James is leaving after this year.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
It's almost.
Dan Gilbert, well, that's reported is Dan Gilbert's trying to get LeBron to commit or tell them that he's going to leave after this year. And if he
not saying
commits,
anything.
then
And
they're going to try to bring in veteran players with Kyrie. If he decides to leave, they're going to try to get, draft picks, rookies. Supposedly they love Jason Tatum. They would like trade Kyrie with a low package of Jason Tatum or Dragon Bender and
Gosh, if Kyrie goes to the Celtics, damn.
yeah,
That's,
no.
that's
that
a
would.
title.
And here comes this.
That's a good.
That's the new Cavs of the East.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Celtics.
for sure. I think it's already going to be a battle right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough just coming up here.
And here comes like this consistent trend of players complaining and not enjoying playing with LeBron. He's just a jerk. I'm equally anti-LeBron as I am anti-North Korea. It's like equal. Like
Kim Jong.
they both got to get nuked and out of here.
God.
Actually, not North
They
Korea.
both gotta get nuked.
Out.
So LeBron needs to
Hey,
get new.
there are some
Not
innocent
okay.
people in North Korea.
I know.
man. They
Actually,
don't
I
wanna
regret
be
that.
nuked.
Okay, just leader. And LeBron. Tied up.
I hope he
I
does
will-
not listen to this podcast.
I will say, like, why would anyone want to play with LeBron when he takes subtle shots at you on Twitter, posts his little Snapchat videos making fun of people? It's just so. I would
Not
hate
to-
to play with a guy like that who
not
takes a
to
little
mention-
jab.
should, like,
Just come up to
really
me like
Not
a
to
man.
mention though, he loves taking all the credit when things are going right, and then he loves to defer all the blame when things are going bad.
He likes to
It's
take
the
the
opposite
highway,
of what a
bro.
leader
Yeah.
does.
The guy
You
was
know-
like posting on Instagram right after the loss, like one day later.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna lose that
He
series.
was like, "Oh,
He
well, they were
just
too
feels-
good.
Yeah,
It's not my fault. I would have."
and he feels good because he put up the numbers, and so therefore he feels like, hey, I did everything I can.
Those little garbage time numbers.
Now I'm just gonna party now.
Yeah,
A lot of
those
those
are
were
crazy.
garbage.
I'm just gonna
time
work out in the weight
numbers,
room,
especially in
dance to
Alaska.
some music, show my receding hairline.
I thought that was hilarious
That was
Yeah.
when
pretty.
Steph Curry made fun of him. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Steph
so
Curry
great.
did a great impression. That was funny. I was
Or when
busting up.
in China, when the player was wearing LeBron shoes and Steph Curry took them off and chucked them.
Oh,
Did you see that?
really? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
we'll put that in the podcast. One of the players in his camp was wearing LeBron shoes. Went over there, took his shoes off, chucked them into the crowd, and took off his own shoes and put them on the player.
Nice.
Player started crying.
the player cried.
Yeah,
Wait, cried?
Chinese guy.
Wait, but why did you cry? Because of
Because Steph
he was
Curry,
happy?
Steph Curry took his shoes off and put them on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
so
he was.
he
was-
he was
I
I got
happy.
cut because Steph Curry chucked his LeBron
No.
shoes.
People were mad. They're like, "Oh, you're chucking LeBron shoes." Like, it's Under Armour event. Of course, he's gonna do that.
Yeah, that's true.
And he gave him his own shoes.
Yeah,
Much more
his
valuable
own
than
shoes.
that.
That's like eBay.
You could
put
sell
it
that
up there
for
right now.
thousands.
For real, that's like money right
That's
there.
big on his feet, played in them. Dang.
Honestly, if I would sell that and buy myself some Steph Currys.
Sell them, buy
And
like
LeBrons if you
sell
like
them,
LeBron.
buy like
Yeah,
10
if
more
you like
LeBron shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's winning.
Yeah. That's like a win-win right there.
Sell them, buy a ticket to Cleveland, watch LeBron play.
Now, question: why does LeBron constantly, always,
Constantly?
I know, I heard that.
constantly, post vids of him working out all the time, just like showing his body? Or
Is he
something,
working out?
like-
I don't really see a
Actually,
sweat.
a lot of it
There's
is
one this
dancing.
morning,
It seems like he's just focusing on Zumba in the off season. Just a little
Hey,
dancing.
he's trying to lose a little
relaxing.
weight. You know, like he's getting a little
Lose
older.
weight,
He
yeah.
figures,
He's
his
off a
cardio
bunch
got to
of
be a little
weight.
better. But that said, though, I mean, is he constantly trying like to remind us that like he's like, I don't know, the nicest physical specimen?
Like
to
if you
look at?
constantly post at the gym, you're probably not working out. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, actually. Why not?
Yeah, like you're part
Kiki's
of
all,
you?
It's like-
Kiki's always taking
it's like
selfies.
grind time.
You can take selfies all day.
30 minutes later, I'm home chilling.
Kiki looks
Try the
like
treadmill for like at an incline, and I'm done. Out.
Kiki
15
just
minutes.
turns on the shower. It looks like he's sweating.
Kiki-
Fucking takes a
You
picture
take
and
a
then bounces
picture
real
of the
quick.
person that's doing at the treadmill, but right next to them. And as
Yeah.
they're done, like you'll press like the quick
Remember?
start, it'll come up, take a pic. You ran like 10 miles in like 50 something minutes.
I can
and then
see
you pour
Kiki
some
doing
water.
that.
Remember that?
Then
Remember
post, rise and grind.
God. Remember that How I Met Your Mother episode when Ted Mosby shows up to the gym, but he's never actually worked out?
never actually worked
That's
out.
Kiki right there.
That is.
That's-
Kiki one time I actually
forgot
saw him
my
forget his
iPod.
That's right.
He's
Legit,
like Barney.
haven't been
He
there
just
about
goes
4
in a
months.
full-on suit and he just goes to check out the girls.
Barney's there looking at talent.
He's putting in the work, yeah.
Got him
But,
scout.
He's recruiting,
Yeah, sure.
man. He's recruiting.
You know. So eventually those chicks are gonna look good. Okay, but one quick thing. All I know is that Kyrie is doing what LeBron has done his whole entire career. And people seem to praise
What do you mean by that?
LeBron
LeBron
when,
doing
he,
that,
when he
yeah.
left the Cavs to the Heat, when he left the Heat to go back to the Cavs. Everyone's just fine and dandy with that because hey, he's LeBron.
Well, the
James.
team receiving him is fine and dandy.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone else
The
hates
second,
him.
the second Kyrie does what LeBron was trying to do, apparently he's the world's dumbest guy for leaving LeBron James. LeBron's gonna leave anyways, so what's the big deal?
All right, since the Western Conference shifted a lot so much, who do you have like as your top 4 right now?
Time out. Just go ahead. Just go. We'll fucking edit this out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, who do you have the top 4, Davey, in the West?
Do we have what?
Top 4 in the West now.
Oh, the West.
Because
The
this is
West?
gonna shift a lot.
That's pretty much the same to me, to be honest.
No way.
The Warriors
The
won.
Clippers aren't there.
Oh,
No, well, let me tell you. Warriors won, right? No one's shocked about that. I still think Spurs are gonna be 2. Rockets 3, that's the same. So the top 3 didn't change, obviously.
with Chris Paul. Yeah.
4, I don't know, maybe.
Got the
Who
Timberwolves.
was 4 last
now.
year? Was it Clippers? No.
No, we're 5th.
Who's
So
4?
who's 4 then? Who do you play?
Jazz.
Oh, Jazz.
The Jazz. No, Jazz aren't gonna be there. I'm gonna say it's gonna be between the Thunder and maybe.
Thunder, yeah.
And maybe
Oh, yeah,
if the
I totally
T
forgot
Wolves
about that.
actually click and they make a little run, maybe they compete for that 4th. But I see them more being a 5th or 6th. So maybe the Thunder. You know what, Paul George, most respect, they were what 60s last year. Now you added Paul George. I guess it's gonna be a 4th seed.
4 seed. I see Warriors, of course. I see. Damn, I kind of see the Rockets falling. I don't see them.
Yeah, Chris Paul. They say that they're gonna play them. One's gonna start and one's gonna come in, so they play separately, 20 minutes each.
That's just unheard of.
Really?
That's,
That sounds
yeah,
dumb.
so they stay.
That sounds
Yeah,
stupid.
I've heard that. So they stay fresh all the time. And you
I
always have a guy
doubt
out
that
there.
though, but
That's what they've been saying.
we'll see. When
Why
it
get
does
rid of
work.
all that players if you're only gonna play 20 minutes?
Because they both want to play point guard. Because James Harden had his best year last year playing point guard.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but they signed Chris Paul.
I think they'll be the 3rd seed.
Yep.
I honestly don't see
1 and
them
2
clicking
Warriors.
at all, dude. But I mean, you never know.
Making the playoffs?
No, clicking.
I'll click.
Like as a team.
Yeah.
And everyone beware. Everyone's on this Timberwolves train. Last
You
year,
know what?
they were 31 and 51. Jimmy Butler isn't the guy who like carries his team by himself.
What do you mean? He
Yes,
took the Bulls to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Like 3 straight years.
In the shitty
Jimmy Butler's a stud,
in the
dude.
shitty East.
Hey, you
what,
know
what was the seed this year? Like a 7 or 8?
You know what I'm saying right now? Mark me down, Mix.
All right, let
Timberwolves,
me get my.
3rd seed.
3rd seed.
3rd
I'm saying a
seed.
I said
6,
maybe
7, or
4.
8.
But
Six,
I'll see
seven,
more
or
of a
eight.
5
them
seed.
low.
With Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Wiggins,
Who you put as your second seed?
Jane. Is Jane
Okay,
the power forward?
that whole team
Man,
besides Jimmy
calm
Butler
down.
was their last one. They won
Is there a
31
good player on
games.
the bench too that they got? Oh, Tosh Gibson.
Oh
Right?
yeah, they got Tosh
Tosh.
Gibson as well.
Who got Jamal Crawford? They got Jamal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good knock off
come
for
on.
it.
All right,
Dude, that team sounds stacked.
top 5. Forgot about that
What,
bench.
the whole NBA or?
No, the West.
We went top
Well,
4 in the West. Who's your top
Basically,
4?
the West is the top
What?
NBA, including the Cavs.
Yeah,
I think
and the
the-
Celtics. You can add in there.
The Celtics might be.
Celtics would be like 6 or a 7 in the West.
Yeah.
They're not better than Timberwolves. They're not better
No,
than
they're not. I
they're
think
better
they'll
than
be
the Rockets, they're not better than
around
Spurs.
But hey,
Warriors.
you say top 3. Who's your second?
Spurs. I think it's Spurs will.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right. I fucking forgot about
Kawhi.
the Spurs.
I think Kawhi Leonard with Powell back, with even LaMarcus Aldridge, even though
You're
they're
gonna
terrible.
struggle a little bit.
I think he'll. I don't know. I feel like
He'll
he's gonna
step
have
it
a
up.
bounce back next
Yeah,
year.
like,
Bounce back.
they kind of called them out.
Yeah, I see him bouncing back next year.
I think the Spurs will be a 5 or a 6, but I can never bet against them because every year I'm like too old, not enough pieces, and I get the second seed.
Yeah, that's
They
why
win 60 games.
I still think they're gonna be a second seed.
So I'm not.
And I
have to go second seed.
I love Deontay Murray.
Oh,
Is that his
him?
name?
Oh, yeah.
The point guard from Washington.
Wait,
Yeah.
point guard?
Not from Washington.
I thought there was like a little small forward guy. He reminded me of like Jalen Brown.
Is it like
type.
second year?
Second year maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, the guy that kind of looks like Jalen Brown?
Not really.
Oh, Simmons.
Simmons.
He's on a different team now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do
He
you
signed
think?
with somebody.
Pelicans, Hornets.
No, not the Pelicans.
Dang, if there's a Pelicans, that'd be pretty good for him.
Yeah, I think that team. I think the Spurs, even with Tony Parker back, I think
Yeah.
he was injured a lot last year.
I thought he was gonna retire. Honestly,
Yeah, he looked
after
pretty
that.
like a big decline year. Like that was a big drop off.
They said he was
last year.
injured most of it.
Oh,
Hey,
that could
but
be.
the playoffs, man. Did you see him in the
Dude.
playoffs?
He was doing work, man.
He was killing
Looking
everyone.
Wow.
Obviously, Kiki didn't see it.
Yeah, also he
I think I had
He's
class
busy
that
watching-
day.
He just gave me
Busy
the face
watching the
right now.
Clippers.
I think I had class that day. School first.
Jonathan Simmons with the Orlando Magic.
Just like Maurice Spates left the Clippers to sign a minimum
Magic.
veteran deal with the Magic.
Maybe he loved Orlando.
I mean, I
lot of
guess
chicks there, man.
Swamp and Disneyland.
Disney World.
And some
Swamp
bomb
at
chicks.
Disneyland.
Bomb chicks, man. Orlando?
Yeah,
I
man,
guess.
there's
I
a
don't
lot.
know.
I'm sure Dwight knows a lot about that.
Trailer
I
Park,
follow a
Trailer
lot
Park
of
Boys.
Instagram models from there.
A lot of chicks that came out and said they
Dude, for basketball wise?
Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando?
They have a basketball in Orlando?
Yeah.
I don't think they have basketball in Orlando.
Oh, I don't know.
They have basketball in LA.
Orlando just reminds me Trailer Park Boys and Swamp.
Oh, the swamp.
People.
You're talking about the swamp, yeah.
Swamp show.
Disneyland, bro.
Was that Orlando?
Isn't Orlando where they shot like Waterboy?
Shit.
Wait,
Isn't it like Waterboy?
No, Louisiana.
All right.
Is that where the gay shooting happened? Like at the
yes.
club?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You had to bring that
Okay.
up, didn't you?
Oh, is that sensitive subject still?
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the Timberwolves would be a third seed. You know, agree with that?
I mean, you're really pushing.
I'm
Like, you're
keeping-
expecting them to click.
I think they're
Yeah.
better than the Rockets with just Harden and
I think the
CP3.
Rockets are not going to be as what everyone expects.
I feel like
They
the
have the
them
worst
down.
I don't
moves to
think
get
they're-
to beat the Warriors.
look at
Chris Paul's legit kryptonite is Steph Curry. Looking at him in his eyes.
I thought that was your favorite player when he was on the Clippers.
He
I
turns
know.
to stone.
wasn't that your favorite player?
He's
Yeah,
gets
wasn't that
scared.
your favorite player?
Yeah.
By the way,
but
Kiki Lokes is a huge Clipper fan.
OG, not
And,
since the new guy.
his
He's
favorite
just a
player?
Clippers fan.
No, he
by the
just
way.
started liking us since
No,
the
like
Lakers.
Chris
got-
Paul.
OG fan.
You got Chris Paul.
Since they started competing against the Lakers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, became a Clippers
A
fan.
lot of publications have the Clippers as the 8th seed, which I think is kind of offensive.
You guys think the Clippers are better next year than this year?
You know what? I'm gonna say about the same.
If you don't know, we're getting the best player maybe in European history as our point guard. Teams have been trying to pry him over.
His name?
His name is Milo Tisadocic.
There you go.
Something like that.
I saw his highlights.
But if you watch him, he plays for Serbia. Watch him in the Real Olympics. He cooked up Chris Paul
He did.
all game.
He had like,
What?
didn't he put up like 19 and
Yeah, 6'5".
14?
They're already calling him the-
look this
Check
guy.
him up.
We'll put some highlights in the podcast. His highlights
I don't know if we would add him,
aren't
but-
even video game worthy.
Video game.
He has
Wait,
great
Michael,
passes. Great
like
passes.
ridiculous, Davey.
He
What's his-
passes.
what's
his name again?
Milo
Let's
Tadocic.
put Milos. Clippers.
Not Milos. That's
Milo.
Milo.
Milo Kunis.
Teodosic?
Yeah. He has great passes without even trying.
He's a great passer, shooter.
Gosh, this guy looks terrible.
Yeah, he looks like a homeless man living on the street.
He looks like Davey a little bit when he just doesn't shave.
He has that little beard.
Let me see him.
He's about
Let me see him,
6'5".
Mix.
What do you guys? Yeah, watch it.
He's about 6'5", great
Alright,
three-point
so-
shooter. Right, I'm calling it best passer in the NBA.
They're talking about.
He literally cannot play defense, but it's alright. We got Patrick Beverly for that.
Yeah, they're talking about starting him and Beverly together. Beverly guards the best guy. Milo
come on.
Oh,
runs
yeah, he's
offense.
already smoking a
Guy
fat
does not
cig.
look
This is his boss
Actually, he
smoking a
does
big
look
old
he looks
cigar.
like a rundown version. Yeah, I can see
You
that.
you have to look up passing. You have to look up passing.
You see his
Like if
name?
Davey became an
Look at
alcoholic.
He looks like a bum version.
Like, honestly, if Davey doesn't shave or cut his hair, this is exactly
No, you have to
Davey
look up
right here.
passing. Passing.
No, this is highlights. They'll show it.
Just showing him
Highlights.
shoot.
They'll show his highlights. I've seen. Check out those
I
highlights,
mean,
guys. Look it up.
he's
YouTube.
Definitely not
Milo.
as good looking as me.
I
That's for
thought
sure.
this was in
Alright,
the
okay.
highlights.
No, look up passing. Just type in passing after.
But I think with him, Patrick Beverly, Danilo Gallinari, Blake Griffin, DeAndre, with Lou Will, with all those guys on the bench, I think.
Blake, right?
I'm saying.
Hey,
Yeah,
Blake, I think is going to be a sneaky MVP
I think we
candidate
got
next
that.
year.
I think we cut off. We cut off.
No, we're good.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think with him, with Danilo Gallinari and
Give me a moment here.
Blake Griffin, I think that's a great combination right there.
Yeah, I can see it. And
Gallinari
I don't know
just
if you
punched
guys
the shit
actually
out of
saw
some
the
dude.
new, the new MVP for this coming up year. Blake Griffin was not in there at all. I think Blake Griffin could finish top 3 next year.
Blake Griffin's gonna be bringing the ball up a lot.
Yeah.
That's when he's best.
Yep, you're right.
Hopefully, he starts trying to stop shooting those dumbass jump shots. But hopefully,
You know,
His passing's
You're in there.
good. I mean, like,
no, look up passing. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's his
That was
passing's
ridiculous.
wait, so what are you looking at, Nix?
Did you see that? Rewind that, please.
All right, so we're
Oh, that's too
gonna
much, okay.
Check out this play that Kiki Lopes
good. Wait, this is not
said
it.
was really
That
good.
wasn't it. That's a
Oh,
really hard
pass.
pass to make.
That was a nice pass.
And this year, we probably won't get as many wins as last year, but we'll be a better team. Just at the West, we're constantly playing the Western Conference teams, and it's gonna be tougher than last year.
I could see them as like a 5th or 6th
yeah,
seed.
we're gonna be
I can see him between
6,
6
7.
and 7.
Like the Jazz are gonna go down a little.
Yeah.
a lot.
The law, I don't think.
I think
they're
they'll be like a 7th
Well, they have
seed.
Ricky Rubio now,
Rubio with Gobert.
and he's
Ricky
a
Rubio's
stat
gonna
machine.
get hurt.
Alec Burks, right, is gonna be back.
Yeah.
You hope Dante Exum, right, makes
That was a good
Damn,
pass right there.
That was a sick pass.
Good old Joe Ingles locking up JJ Redick. Yeah, he's gone.
All right, so just to clarify,
Ooh, nice
this
pass.
guy does not look like me.
Dude, oh, okay.
He
But
does
he
look
Let me
does,
say he
he
wasn't good.
does look like an ugly, bum, dirty version.
All right, we don't care about the list.
I will agree.
I
I
do
mean,
that.
definitely
I
not
I will agree with
attractive.
that.
And this guy looks exactly like Davey, like
Does
how
not
he
look
looks
like
now.
me.
Okay,
If
if you
you
want
guys
to
see
know
my
how
picture
Davey
of it.
looks, look up Middleton Stojic. That's how he looks.
Look up Ryan Gosling. No. Man,
If you want to look up how I look up William Levy, ladies.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just look up Kiki looks.
Yeah, let's go kick you
So we're talking about our top 10 players now?
Wait, are you happy that JJ Redick though is off the
I'm
team?
glad he's gone. Because when you average 4 points in the playoffs, then say basketball is not fun playing the Clippers. Maybe if you score more than 4 points in the playoffs, it'd be kind of fun.
I think that was
he
a
just
direct-
wasn't feeling, dude. He
He's
just
just,
wasn't
he's just
feeling
tired
it.
of Clipper Camp.
Well, maybe we
Whatever they
win
call
if you
it.
score more than 4 points in the playoffs.
I think that was a direct shot though at Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He didn't like playing with Chris Paul. Chris Paul's kind of a dick.
That was Blake Griffin's thing, too. Chris Paul came back. He was probably going to bounce.
Probably.
But
I'm
he
glad-
left and he signed right away.
I'm glad the Clippers decided
Yeah,
to
they didn't
stay
like
with
each
Blake.
other.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, I think, is borderline superstar. I consider him star, not super, but
Most people have him ranked top 15.
I'll
at
probably
15.
have him close to 15.
I could
Them
see
like
around
always at
15.
15.
I can see around 15, yeah. Maybe 15.
And these
Blake Griffin's an
Blake and
animal,
DeAndre,
Yes.
fantasy people, draft them. Their stats are going to skyrocket.
He always kills the Lakers.
Yeah.
He always
DeAndre, you know he's going to get those
destroys them.
rebounds, but they're going to skyrocket.
DeAndre was my fantasy saver.
Yeah.
Great boards, blocks, and you need that.
And this is insider information. Last year's free throws, 60%. The year before, 38. Actually, I think it was 38 to 58. This year, I'm hearing borderline
38 to 50,
90%
that's a
free
huge
throw
gap.
shooting from DeAndre Jordan.
All right,
You heard it here
you're getting
first.
crazy.
From
Yeah.
Dwight.
Dude,
Making
Dwight
look
Howard
crazy.
shot 100% during practice as well.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he did.
Come on, Kiki.
Oh, the Charlotte Hornets, I think they're going to be a lot better, too. I think Dwight Howard, this is going to be a big bounce back year for him. Like,
I
he's
think
like, everyone
he
just like,
does-
his
he
2K
does
rating,
seem to-
everything, like, just like embarrassing him.
He does seem to help the average
teams.
teams. You know, or
Especially in
teams
the
that are
East,
just okay.
Charlotte's going to bounce up
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
With Kemba and Nicholas Batum.
In that
Yeah.
wide open East?
Yeah, they could probably win 30 games and go to the eighth
Yeah.
seed.
No,
East.
they're going to be a 5-6 seed.
You
Or
said?
4. In the East?
All right, so they're gonna win 30.
They still have
90.
Al Jefferson too, don't they?
Yeah.
Do they?
No, he's on the
No,
Pacers.
he's on the Pacers.
The only
now.
lock spots are
Pacers are out,
Cavs,
right?
Celtics,
Celtics.
Jazz. That's the only thing that's locked. I mean, Cavs, Celtics, Wizards.
Gosh, you don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about anymore.
Besides that, it's free game. Fucking the
Yeah.
Pistons and the.
Oh wait, I do believe the Bucks are for sure playoffs.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't say the Bucks.
Put the Bucks at 3.
Yeah, I can see the Bucks being
With
a 3 seed
Jabari
next year.
Parker and
Chris Middleton, the
Chris
Greek
Middleton
Freak,
back, I think that's going to really help out the team for sure.
Who's
Greg Monroe.
who was top 3 last year? I know it was Celtics, Cavs, and who's that third seed for the
Wizards.
East?
No.
The Raptors.
Oh, it was
Raptors.
Raptors.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't want to know. We can't trust them.
That's the worst.
Never
No,
trust them.
Actually,
I've
wasn't
ever
it the
seen.
Wizards? The Raptors were low last year. Raptors were low
No.
because the Wizards and the Raptors.
No, wait.
Celtics lost to the Wizards.
played the Wizards.
Celtics
No,
are the
Celtics
one
played
seed.
the Wizards.
Cavs
Dallas
swept the
played
Raptors.
in the second round. So
Second
it was 1
round.
against 4, 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah. The Raptors had no chance in that series.
Raptors are a bigger letdown than the Clippers.
The
Clippers, at
Raptors
least we
and the
lose.
Hawks,
At least
man.
we lose in the West.
In the
We're super
Raptors,
stacked.
hey,
Oh yeah, Clippers would be like a top 2 seed.
Yeah,
I don't
Raptors,
know.
they're
How do you,
struggling.
how do you
All
lose
this
Game
hype.
7 at home against Jazz?
Oh,
While
You're talking way too much right
And they're
now.
like, oh, Blake Griffin was out. Gobert missed like 2 games. He didn't play that game 7.
yeah,
he was in foul
DeAndre
trouble.
shuts Gobert down. But anyway, what's I gonna say? It's just that Joe Johnson, he won those 2 games.
You're
Those
being-
shots, you remember he hit the game winner?
Gordon Hayward.
He was off most of the series.
You're being biased right now.
Okay, I won't stop talking about Clippers. Talk about our top 10s?
what?
Top 10 NBA players? We're at?
Wait, the Pacers are out too, right? They're eliminated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the trade they got for Victor Oladipo, Sabonis for
Victor
Paul
Oladipo
George?
is
Not
very
really.
overrated.
I do
You think
like
so?
Victor Oladipo. I think he's rated just.
If you like
perfect.
Victor Oladipo, you
But I
like
don't-
inefficient people.
I think Victor Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo is a solid player to have.
Yeah, solid player.
Oh,
but
Solid, yeah.
Honestly, like I
Solid
want,
player.
like if I'm training an all-star, I want an all-star. I don't want like.
Wait,
On a
Um,
1-year deal?
Yeah, they had to get something for him, and they didn't win.
yeah.
I think
Did they
Victor,
get picks too?
And remember the Celtics
Okay,
trade they
they-
gave him? Celtics were going to give him the 2 and like 2 other players, Avery Bradley and like
Wait, was
Oh,
Celtics
Crowder.
not going to pull
Yeah.
the trigger on that though?
No, they offered it and Pacers waited too long and they took it away and they got the last available option, which was from
I don't think
Thunder.
the Celtics ever wanted to give
Yeah.
up.
Come
I
on,
read
man.
confirmed they offered.
Danny Ainge.
Those
is
right at the
too
beginning of the
scared to pull
process.
trigger.
Right at the beginning of the process, they offered it, and they said no. Remember the Pacers were getting all these crazy offers. They waited the last second to do it.
Okay, but
And
like,
all they
I
had
think
left was Thunder.
Danny Ainge is just too scared to pull the trigger on anything right now because he has so much good young talent that he doesn't know what to do with it. He's not sure if he should trade some, keep some,
I heard that.
and he's not making a decision. But we'll see what happens.
I heard that they offered a crazy deal for Kyrie Irving, and what's his name? That GM for the Cavs didn't take it. I can't remember what the deal was.
Was that Isaiah Thomas?
Oh, I think I know what it was.
It was Isaiah Thomas, I think Jalen
Crowder.
Brown, or it was Isaiah Thomas. I think it might have been Jason Tatum. One of the rookies.
No way.
No, I think it was
That'd
no,
be
no.
a-
It was Isaiah Thomas, Crowder, and their future, and their
Oh,
next
draft
year
pick?
first round.
That'd be
Oh,
a
next
horrible
year
trade.
first
Next year
round.
first round.
The Nets first round?
Huh? Yes.
Yeah, next year
The
first
next-
round.
That's a
Yes.
horrible trade for the
With-
Celtics. Who lives in like so much of like the foundation.
Look
Well,
at-
dude, that's what he offered.
But
I
for
don't know.
Kyrie, it's like okay, giving.
But
see-
Kyrie, remember, Kyrie's 25 years old and he's a freaking.
Yeah.
Isaiah
Isaiah
Thomas?
Thomas
Nature.
has what, 1 year left on his deal?
And he's,
Would you
what,
offer
29?
him max money? 30 to 25 million a year?
I don't
When
think
you
I
could
would.
get Kyrie Irving.
Who's 25 years
You know what I
old?
mean?
I'd give
I
Kyrie
mean, the way I
25
see
right
it,
away.
though, it's actually
Maybe
a
30.
pretty good trade for both if you think about it because Kyrie wants out, and that's probably the best deal the Cavs are going to get. And then with Kyrie on the Celtics, that is probably a championship team.
I don't
They
think
beat
the
the
Cavs,
Cavs, I think.
I don't think the Cavs want to give up Kyrie.
Eastern Conference
To
Championship.
the Celtics, I mean.
That's true. I don't think they want to. I don't think the Cavs want to trade with the Celtics.
Well, honestly, I think Oladipo, back to Oladipo.
Okay.
If you look at his numbers, when he was on the Magic,
Oh, okay,
he's
the
a
Magic,
solid
yes.
player. You're never going to find on your second year averaging 18, 4, and 4.
Then they move him to the bench.
Who did?
Magic?
Yes.
No, did not.
No, he was
That
starting.
is confirmed.
Oh, oh, yeah.
They move him to the bench. They move him to the bench in the middle of the
Bench
season.
like
A
two
guy
games.
averaging 18, 4, and 4 gets
Yes.
moved to the
Yes.
bench?
They said you play better coming off the bench.
He probably got moved for like 3 or 4 games, man.
I think Alfred Payton got benched actually last year.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No.
And even the games where Russell Westbrook didn't play, Victor Oladipo, I think, got triple-double twice.
Bringing up,
Yeah,
bringing.
he did.
Okay, this is a headline from
probably a little
SB
more interesting
Nation.
game.
SB Nation, December 4th, 2015. Bringing Victor Oladipo off the bench has changed the Magic season. You heard it here first.
Yeah, that was a week long, and then they
No, they had it for a
put
while.
him back as starter.
You can see it right here. It said November, so at least it was at least a month.
All right, one
Then
month they tried
January?
out.
Oh, so it's 3 months now. Is
I'll
Victor
play a
Oladipo more
different
valuable
game.
off Orlando's bench or as a starter?
No, because he was back as a starter, so now they're thinking maybe he should go back to bench. So probably like 2 months.
Use yours.
I good?
Hmm.
I good. Okay, keep going. I was just trying to switch the game here.
Yeah, but I think, according to the Pacers, they wanted a young guard.
Oh no. Is that him? Oh yeah, it is him. Fucking. Oh no, that's not him. He looks
They wanted a young point guard. I think Oladipo in their eyes is like, if you think about a second year, 21-year-old Victor Oladipo was averaging 18, 4, and 4. If any other team had that 21-year-old averaging 18, 4, and 4, they would be like, oh god, this guy's a great player.
So
They
when-
pretty much traded Ibaka for him. Ibaka was considered one of the better
So when
power forwards.
I don't know when Oladipo went to the Thunder, he thought people thought like, oh, what a great replacement for Kevin Durant.
No.
No, no.
Some people were saying like, no, not of course not to that level, but a good substitution to have.
Look at Victor Oladipo is
Very
is
inefficient.
a solid number 2 guy,
has a
a great
horrible
number
shot.
3 guy.
Repeat that? Okay.
Victor Oladipo is a solid number 2 player on the team, a
Not a
great
2.
number 3. Great
Yeah,
number
3.
3 guy. Decent number 2 guy.
You
Great
think-
3. That's a pretty good player.
And Pacers are trying to get a top. Like, we get Paul George, you're never going to end up in the top 10 of a draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
Unless we like trade or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Pacers are out though.
Are we hearing this conversation right here?
No, we don't need to hear that. So back to
We can edit
the.
this shit out. What happened?
Should I stop the video, restart another one?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.